Hey, what's happening, everybody? What's happening? Um, you about to get into the next part of this Shadowland series, 11 through 15. Um, so let's get straight into it, man. Right now we're showing the stats for Kate Bishop because we're gonna be using her on the stage coming up. We got 19, 19, 18, 20. Got a dodge obelisk with ignore defense. Okay, tenacious. Now tenacious, not a good ISO for her, but I was just, I've been practicing with her and trying to learn her, just learn her skill rotation and whatnot. So I put that on her with the defense just to kind of help me out, so I could do stupid stuff and just test some things with her. But I chose her for this because for this board stage with the board stages with Rocket and Iron Fist, they have high dodge. So, you want somebody that has some native ignore dodge going on. Like Robbie Reyes or like Kate Bishop. Earlier on we just used Bullseye, who has another ignore dodge leadership. If you want to use Proxima, you can too. She has ignore dodge, but that's probably overkill on stage 11. So let's not do that. We should just do this, Pretty easy. Watch for the leadership, 18% all attack. All defense, 6% all speed. So it works good on her. As you see, she's just flying through this. Now I probably could have, did this without getting hit. I know a better player could have did this without getting hit at all. But still reliable. No problems. Gotta watch for the pot. Yeah. Now watch for those bombs. It's not even for the damage. It's just every time you hit the bomb, it lowers your defense. And yeah, that's why it takes away so much damage. Rocket needs some help, but those bombs are pretty good. Those landmines. Alright. Now we could have did the board stage here, but we already cleared that stage. So let's get into this relay and show how to do this. Now I had a plan going in with this team. Anytime I choose Wiccan on a team, it's specifically for his CC. You know what I'm saying? His damage is alright. It could be scaled. I think a lightning. Don't quote me on that, but I think lightning can scale his shit. But because it was a situation where I seen it was lightning damage. His skills somewhere did lightning. I don't know. It probably was the computer and his whatchamacallit, and his special mission. But it did lightning damage, man. I don't know, I'm gonna look at that. But anyway, we started off doing pretty good. Wiccan took a little bit of damage, but you see the weak link was Wiccan because he's just gonna get punished by Falcon. You know what I'm saying? Wiccan's a blaster. Falcon's a speedster. Speeds have the advantage of a blast, as you see. So that just wasn't a good move. You see? Boom. Wasn't a good move. So we're gonna make some adjustments here. I wanted to leave that part of the clip in just so we could kind of see, how things might go wrong. But if you mess up, it's cool. You want to always run back into the stage when you know you could get it done. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna put Wong in here. I was gonna put combat, but I was like, nah. Yondu was doing crazy damage, so I didn't wanna take him out of there. But we put Wong in here for his leadership. And as you're going to see, his leadership is going to give us physical immunity. Like Black Dwarf, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, you know. Now we need some energy immunity, not just Destroyer. But that's neither here nor there. See, it just makes a big difference. I think these immunity skills are probably just as good as leadership skills. Or leadership, attack leaderships. I love when these immunity leaderships pop up on characters. I just wish there was energy ones, you know? But then everybody would have it and nobody would get hit. So, there you go. I just remember this immunity being so strong when the game first started. Because Vision was probably one of the few people, Vision and Hulkbuster, they was probably like the only two people who had this at the time. And most of the characters in the game dealt physical damage. So going up against Vision in a timeline early on was just like hell. Vision used to crush. Seriously. And then people would have Vision like 6 stars, and this is before he had a 6. This is way before he had a 6-star skill. So it was just like, it was nuts. And I was when having a 6-star character was like having Thanos maxed. You know what I'm saying? Like having a 6-star character was big. Level 50, come on, big. So it was crazy, man. The game changed a lot. But as you can see, we running through this easily now because of that leadership. We just need that little extra defense. You kind of want to get Falcon out of there first, even though War Machine has all those missiles and all that. But you want to get Falcon out of there first because he deals a lot more damage. He's harder to hit, you know, so you want to get him out of there. But that was pretty easy this time around. We just needed that physical shield or immunity. You know. Now you could swap out Kid Kaiju for another character. You know. I'm just trying to use I want to do it with T1s. You know what I'm saying? We could have easily swapped out Kid Kaiju for probably like Superior Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Sure, Wong, I gotta work on Wong. I like his character. I like his T2. His T2 is nuts. 40% crit damage. Like 30% crit rate. Guaranteed crit rate. Shit is nuts. 40% crit damage. That's nuts. Alright, moving on to Yondu. I was working on Yondu. I wanted to tier 2 him. But just moved on to other characters. You know? And he's strong where he's at. So I'm content with it. Floor 13. Once again, another level we could have did any one, but these are all difficult stages, you know. Now, I really like going for the Norns here. I always try to get all the Norns, but I just felt like this stage is difficult. It takes a couple tries, and it's kind of unorthodox how to do it. We're not even gonna get into that. This is so we could get these 225 bios quick. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to be here all day. So this is the team we're gonna use. We're gonna go on this boss stage here with Destroyer. Now this is why it's good to farm Green Goblin and Venom and even Ultron. Don't make Ultron tier 2 though, but it's good to farm the villains, because in Shadowland that's what you need. You need villains, because sometimes like usually when Shadowland is hard, when there's a week that Shadowland is hard, it's because it's a lot of villain stages, you know. There'd be a lot of shit with the, like, villains have advantage in this stage. Like on every one of these stages is villain. For floor 13, each one is villains have the advantage. So you gotta have your villains up, man. You have to. So if you want to just, you know, bang out 2 or 3 Black Order characters like Corvus, Proxima, and let's say Supergiant, you know, do that. Definitely do that. Definitely do that. You know, if you wanna tier 2 your Venom or your Green Goblin, you know, why not? You're gonna need them for Shadowing. You know, if you want to tier 2 your Lash comes in handy crazy for Shadowing. Definitely. He could do the what's it called? The relay. The Hulk relay is a Hulk relay where villains have the advantage, but physical attacks reflect. So you can't do no physical damage. You're gonna die. You want Lash for that one. Because not only does he does all energy, he has an energy leadership, and he has that he has a damage immunity at T2, and he has a snare. So it works out. If you play with him right. I totally failed with that skill there. But as you can see, they doing their thing, man. Now I didn't show the stats for these guys, man, but Green Goblin is 20 across the board. I wanted to tier 2 him. I have my reasons. I still do. Usually I do this with his uniform though, but I didn't want people thinking, oh, now I gotta buy the uniform to do the stage. Nah, that's not what I'm trying to make people do. But Green Goblin can't do it. Yeah, like we could have used Lash here, but I figured most people don't have Lash, so I didn't go for the relay. I decided to go for the Rumble because everybody has Doctor Strange. And Doctor Strange can do this at like 3-star. This high up. You know, when they give you hard stages like that, like this, you know, you got the relay, the Hulk relay, the Hulk Rumble. Choose the Rumble and use your Doctor Strange, because that's what he's here for. That's what he's here for, you know? You could easily clear everything else in Shadowland, any other stage, without Doctor Strange, no problem. But when they give you hard stages, like, you know, hard, you know, which one to choose from, what are you supposed to do? That's when it's time to pull out Doctor Strange, for sure. So I highly recommend, you know, when you get tough stages like that, tough choices, go for the Rumble. Always go for the Hulk Rumble. If you, you know what I mean, if you use your Enchantress and your Wasp could probably do it too. But if you use your Enchantress, your Wasp, and your A1, use your Strange. If you're saving any one of those, use your Strange. It's not a bad move. Especially if you're just trying to get to floor 15. Just trying to go from 1 to 15 to get the bios, use Strange. Don't even think about it. You know? I think it's very important for everybody to be reaping the benefits of all those bios. I mean, you get it every 6 days. You know? That's a big deal. And it's not necessarily free. You gotta, if you can't beat the stages, you can't get it, you know? So there is some sense of, you know, you gotta grind. You know, you have to build up your roster. You know? But I just think it's too important for everybody to be getting those bios, you know? Too important. too important. You know, I kind of did a little bit of ranting here instead of commentary, but you know, I felt like 11 through 15 was a lot easier than 6 to 10. You know, 6 through 10 was kind of, you know, strategic. We had to be a little strategic. But here, you know, we really went in, you know. I think my thing I struggled with making the video was just I got a lot of tier 2s. And I didn't want people thinking, oh, he's trying to make a tier 2 every character. We can't do this. Who does he think we are? You know? But a lot of these characters people like to use, you know? I know a lot of people like to use Cap. Probably want to tier 2 him. He's good to tier 2 too, but if they was T1, I think I could have still did this. Now I messed up here because as you were seeing, Cap was really going after the mobs, and so was both Caps was going after the mobs. So that's basically taken away from my DPS. That's why we eating the clock right now. But if I like played better as far as like targeting Loki, I think we would have cleared this a lot faster. You know. Well, because this is not a wave stage. This is a boss stage. Ice attacks don't work. I think we confirmed that in the other video. But it's a boss stage. So all you want to do is aim for Loki. Just go ham, you know. 225 bios. Now we got it. What are we gonna do with it? Our only problem should be, what are we gonna do with these bios every week? Let's take a look at Strange real quick. See what we got going on here. 19, 20, 19, 19. Let's see what we got. Skills. I'm pretty maxed. Decent obelisk. Immune to guard break. You know, damage proc. Dodge is cool. Give him better ISOs for sure. But he's good where he's at for right now. I want to show, don't want people thinking any monkey business. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. It's a nice little bonus there. We got Falcon Cat, 2020, right? I want to make him better, man. Look at this obelisk. Shit is trash. But I used to do some dirty DPS with that, though. I'm not gonna front. I can make his ISO stronger, you know? But he's already over the cap as far as skill cooldown goes, so. Oh, no, he's not. I thought he was. So, yeah, I can make him better. I can make him a lot better. We got Captain America here. Mr. Rogers. Solid character. Now I like this uniform, the Winter Soldier uniform, Cap uniform, better than the Marvel Now. Even though the Marvel Now is good, and I recommend people buying that first. But I like this one. I just like the way it flows. I didn't even know I had started backing on him. I thought I put Power Angry Hulk on him. Power Angry Hulk, I think, is the better ISO set for him. I think Defense Pin works good. The Cap. Word. Now Daisy, I just like her. I think she's a good character, in my opinion. it's just the way they made her, man. It's like the way they made her. She's only good for specific things, certain things. But I like Daisy. I think she's a cool character. I have fun with her. You know. Now I want to make this a damage proc. I think that coupled with her native damage proc would be a little crazy. I want to keep her cooldown on 50, so I could pop that bonus, that buff all the time. So anyway, I hope this helped, guys, man. I hope this helped out. We're gonna keep it going. We're definitely gonna keep it going. I just finished Shadowland, so next week I'm gonna be bringing some new stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna catch y'all later though. Peace.